Okay, so I'm with Les, a guitarist.
Hello everybody.
Les, is it true that you are a bad influence on the others?
It depends on the night.
Okay.
If Johnny Bum's giving me vodka, then I can be a bad influence on everybody in the building.
Okay, great, good answer. I'm here with John, the bass player and writer of some of the songs. John, do any of the songs get written from the bass, or do you usually write the bass line to suit the song?
The bass lines to go with the songs, unless I write them, and then I'll write them on guitar.
Yeah, cool.
And then put them forward like that.
Yeah, because you're primarily a guitarist.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't know if many people know that. Okay, I'm with Alex, the drummer. This is Alex. You're by far the youngest member of the band.
Significantly, yes.
Yes, quite some distance. One of the questions that's been asked is, probably by quite a few different people, is what do you want to be when you grow up? I think they're having a dig, but you might as well tell them.
No,
anyway.
I'm sure they're not.
Right.
I'm sure they're just curious. When I grow up, I would like to be a violin player, like my idol, Dan Booth.
Okay. That's quite an aspiration.
One day.
Do you play any other instruments at the moment?
No, I don't.
Drums.
Yeah, just drums at the minute,
Cool.
but who knows?
All right. So I'm here with John Leonard, the multi-instrumentalist of the band, arguably the most talented. First of all, who's your favourite penny whistle maker?
I have a low whistle by a guy called Goldie, who lives in Germany.
Okay.
He made I've got a big one and I've got a little one, but my little one, I can't quite afford to get that one yet, but I will be doing.
You can't afford to get it. How much? I have to ask.
290 quid.
For a thing that.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So I'm here with Dan. Dan's the driving force behind the band, and some would say the brains, perhaps, behind the band. Some of these questions are from bandmates. Some of them are from the internet.
People need to be worried.
No, it's fine. I know you've always had plans, but thinking back to where you were 6 years ago, are you where you thought you'd be, or significantly ahead?
Good question. I think all I'd say is I'm really happy with where we are.
Yeah. Cool. Well, you should be very proud. So I'm with Ken. Ken needs no introduction. What I just did. Right, Ken. All these questions are from people on the internet, or some of them are from your bandmates. Okay, I'll leave you to work out which ones.
I have got bandmates.
Yeah.
Wicked.
So the first question is: have you tattooed the Hellhound on? Don't look at me like that. Right.
No pressure.
Have you tattooed the Hellhound on any family member?
Yes.
Okay. Are we going to do the whole thing with one-word answers?
No comment, my lord.
Okay.
It was never proven.
Okay.
You will not stand up in a court of law.
So you're not going to say who it was with?
Daniel, the first ever hellhound I tattooed.
Yeah.
Was Daniel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's atrocious. The lines are horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly because I was just like so scared.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Who's the smelliest on the dog bus?
Alex Smith next.
Really? I think most people would be surprised to hear that. No offence, John.
John looks like he smells.
Yeah.
And he does smell.
Okay.
But not as bad as Alex Smith.
Who's the most underrated member of Ferocious Dog?
I say Ken with his guitar skills.
Yeah.
Okay. The G clamp is the best.
Yeah.
Chord shape I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
His G clamp is better than his normal G shape.
I don't know why it says this, but it says, "How do you keep your bedroom so tidy?"
I know why that question was asked.
Actually, I do as well. You posted, didn't you?
I posted a picture from
my
bed of
some guitars in the corner.
I'm obsessively tidy. That's why. I've got OCD for that kind of thing.
Okay.
That's why in that picture you notice that the guitars are perfectly placed.
I did.
On either side.
I even noticed that they were in tune. all the machine heads were in line with the top of the. Have you ever considered a mohawk?
I have. Only really after I got my dreads done though, when it was too late, because I love these, and these aren't going anywhere.
Can you stick them up in the air?
I can. I'd like to do the Liberty Spikes with dreads, but I'd never get it out.
No.
So it's not worth it.
No.
But yeah, I thought after getting dreads, I wish I'd done a mohawk first, just for, I don't know, a few months or something, give it a go, and then gone for dreads, because as I say, this is a permanent thing now. So.
Yeah, they look very good on you.
Oh, stop, thank you. As good as my beard.
I'll let you know. John, which of your assorted instruments do you get the biggest buzz from playing live?
Banjo. I do enjoy playing banjo, although I get it wrong a lot. But
I don't think anyone would have noticed.
Nobody had noticed. No. I mean, if I do make a mistake, I do it on purpose normally just to get a reaction.
Yeah.
But no, I love. It's a happy instrument.
Which musician do you admire the most?
I think it's got to be myself. You know, for my flair with the guitar and singing capabilities that are far better than anybody else I've ever heard in the world.
Some of your bandmates have already
touched
on that. Yeah.
So there's nobody else going to big me up because I'm rubbish. So musically, Shane McGowan for his songwriting absolutely blew me away. Billy Bragg for the way that he writes and is not a brilliant singer, but it's not about how he sings, it's about what he sings. So they're two massive ones. Levelers are, shaped me for my music. Yeah. And dub reggae growing up for rhythm.
Who would you say is the most underrated member of the band?
Not Ken, because he's not very good. Johnny Alex, he is a rock on bass. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
no, he is.
I agree, and
I don't know if he's underrated. I think people know how good he is, but yeah, he is like a rock.
Yeah. But very humble, isn't it? Well, they all are, really.
Yeah.
Apart from Ken. I'm not sure if this is a serious question. Does your mother know you're out?
Yeah, she does. I've got signed parental forms every trip.
Really?
And she lets me have one beer before we play.
That's really sweet. even if it's bath night.
Yes, exactly. As long as I'm in bed on time.
All right. Ken, what do you really think of Barbie?
You know, don't get me wrong, stunning looking lass, but it just comes over all plastic. You know what I mean?
Too fake.
Yeah, she's a bit fake for me. But as long as she's a socialist and she supports the new Labour government under Jeremy Corbyn, I haven't got a problem with it. Yeah.
I like that you agreed with me that this shouldn't turn into anything political.
But no politics in this whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're going to keep politics out of this interview. But yeah, thank you.
John, what makes you bounce?
Just love.
Yeah.
Really. The serious answer would be that we have a very animated crowd at the gig, so you can't help it. I just love jumping about.
Okay.
Make a lot of mistakes, but I'd rather jump about.
Who would you say is the most underrated member of your band?
Underrated. I know who's the most overrated. Me.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think when Dan asked me to join the band, he probably thought I could properly play guitar properly.
Yeah.
I can't. So I think that's the I'm definitely underrated. Now they're all brilliant. That lot.
Yeah.
They're all geniuses.
Oh, you're much kinder than they are. I think this one's from Matty Tustin. Is a yum yum as good as a yam yam?
No, not really, because where I come from, a yum yum is we class it as like somebody who wants to be a musician who plays like a dustbin lid, like a little.
Can't get in a real band or something.
It gets and he just like goes with other bands and intrudes their stage.
All right.
And tends to be a musician. That's what we call yum yums.
Okay, and what's a yam yam?
That's just me.
Okay, is that
anybody
like a
from
geographical thing?
Okay,
sorry.
People.
Who's the most famous person you've tattooed?
It's got to be Frank Turner, backstage at Rock City. As soon as he came off where he did his 2000th show. Yeah. And getting in touch with me and saying, would I do it? Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. So he came down, sweating straight off stage.
Nice.
And sat down, I cleaned his arm and tattooed Rock City 2000 on it.
Excellent. Are any of your tattoos the result of a toddler with a permanent marker?
No, but I've got a crap one that Ken did. It was his first ever skin tattoo.
Okay.
It did a hellhound on my leg. Yeah. But I knew it wasn't going to be great because obviously it was first ever one. Yeah. But yeah, that looks like Lacey Lee's done it in my daughter.
Yeah. And Johnny Alexander did a fixed job on it, I hear.
Yeah, he fixes all Ken's tattoos behind his back.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Who would you say is the best tattooist in the band?
John.
Yeah, hands down.
Hands down.
Yeah. John, how many hats do you have?
I think I have 3. Okay. But I do have to rotate. I just let them dry. So I sweat a lot.
Oh, because
so
they're very active.
If ever you come near me after a gig, I'm not the cleanest. I am clean generally, but I'm not,
Okay. Well, we won't go into too much detail.
I do wash.
But it does lead me
today.
Okay. That does lead me nicely on to the next question. What do you grow in your beard?
In my beard, I have generally just spare food from the day.
When you get peckish.
Yeah. You're lying in your bunk at night, just have a scratch.
Ken, tell me about the food drops that have been at the gigs.
Well, food drops started where we just used to do them locally after we lost Lee, so we didn't have Christmas that year, so we started helping charity workers in Mansfield to feed homeless sleepers in Mansfield, but then it quickly spread to Nottingham and Derby. And then after watching our Daniel Blake, I said, we're missing a trick here, we could do this at every show. So now I guarantee that at every show that we do, especially in the UK, we are going to do a food drop. I'll put it out on our social media. If you come into our show, can you bring a donation of food? And you don't have to, but if you can, just put a tin of beans in, or anything that you can donate. If you're in that position that you can help somebody else, please bring a donation. But you don't have to.
No.
And it's one of the things, you don't get ridiculed for turning up without a donation, but if you can, it's much appreciated, and it helps other food banks wherever we play. So long may it live.
Who's the smelliest person on the bus?
Actually, everyone always says it's Johnny Bum, but it's actually Ken is the smelliest.
Oh, okay.
Well, his is definitely the smelliest.
Okay.
Dan is fairly close.
Okay, that's
Johnny
interesting.
Bum's actually not very smelly.
Well, I thought everyone was going to say Johnny Bum, but most people have been saying Alex. So
Alex.
It's interesting to hear that actually the truth is that it's Ken.
Yeah.
Alex, are you as happy with life as you look?
Absolutely, I would say so.
Okay. So yesterday I was on the ferry with you. The rest of the band were laying into you quite
a minor
thick,
hiccup. Yeah.
I felt really sorry for you, and I wanted to jump to your defence.
Oh,
but
thank you, Nick.
You're not too affected by that.
I felt rather sorry for myself too. But now I'm not affected by that.
I'm sure it was all in good humour, but
it's all water under a duck's bridge, as Ken says.
oh, okay, nice. When am you? Wait. I need a bit. When am you? When am you going to teach them others to talk proper? Teach Nick 3 new yam phrases.
You got stripy horse.
Okay, stripy horse.
Yeah, so Boston, A it.
What?
Boston, A it.
Boston, A. Does that mean it's great?
A-it. Yeah,
That's
great.
really cool. Yeah.
What else we got? Albinia.
Albinia.
Okay,
and that means how
are you?
Yeah.
Albinia.
Albinia. Okay, thank you very much.
Brain laps then, alright.
That's
And I'm
right.
a fakey yam. Oh.
That's right. What's in your pockets during the gigs?
I'm just pleased to see Johnny Alex.
So nothing else. Bit of rosin.
Just pleased to see Johnny.
He's just pleased to see Johnny Alex. Okay. Is it true that you make up the words to the songs as you go along?
Yeah, because I've got a memory like a what do you call it?
That's really good.
Colander. No,
Oh,
sieve.
yeah.
Sieve. I know one of them things from the kitchen. Yeah, I've got a memory like one of them. So occasionally I have been known to make words up as I go along, or just go hey. The trouble is, you hope that people don't understand and they don't know. But people like Al Fisher knows every time, and he just, in the crowd, you see him just point at me.
Yeah.
And he writes it down on his Ferocious blog every time. But I'm quite proud of it, because it's live. And it shows that I'm nearly 40-year-old and I'm getting older.
And you're human.
Yeah.
How do your days with Ferocious Dog compare to the ones you had with Carter USM?
Right. Well, okay, serious answer.
Yeah.
Is that this bit now, where we're with Ferocious Dog, reminds me of the best years of being in Carter.
Okay.
Because it's really fun, exciting, and we feel like it's all moving in a nice direction.
Yeah.
And I'm with a bunch of lovely blokes.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Do whistles make good drumsticks?
They
Somebody's
do,
asked.
but they go out of tune quite. They do out of tune easily.
Okay.
Because they have a movable head. But I normally have 2, so like I know when I hit it, and it's just a thing that I do, like, and it goes out of tune, so I just swap my other one, but my other one's broken.
Yeah. Okay. I've noticed you drop them on the floor
That's
quite a lot.
That's because I can't catch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's interesting to choose to throw it if you can't catch. But I'm sure you've
caught
thought
it before. I've caught it.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. John, do you and Les have a Nottinghamshire phrase book? Me doc.
I can't understand what anybody in the band actually says, especially Ken. I just nod or shake my head. He's Irish, yeah. So.
Do you ever get ID'd at the bar?
Not since I got my new beard. No.
Okay.
I used to.
Yeah.
In fact, it's not all that long ago that I got denied an energy drink in Home Bargains because I didn't have an ID to show I was over 16. I think I was 20 or 21 at the time. Yeah. But yeah, not since I got my new beard.
No.
I'm a man now.
Cool.
All right.
Can you draw the Hellhounds logo with your eyes closed?
No.
I probably wouldn't put that one in then. What's your best experience so far with FD?
Probably. There's loads, but Splendour a few years ago.
Yeah.
Just walking out to that crowd was insane in his hometown, and then obviously walking out to a sold-out Rock City as well. I think them 2 for me.
Who have you enjoyed touring with the most? Back in your Carter days.
Back in my Carter days, probably my favourite band to tour with were the Census Things.
Okay.
Because I loved them so much, and I was a huge fan, and so just getting them to support us, I could watch them every day and watch their sound check, and it was brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah, excellent. Was there anyone that you, like bands that you really did not enjoy playing with or touring with?
Yeah, there were, but Ian Jury once told me never be nasty, never say nasty things about other artists. Yeah. So that's my rule, I never do that. So.
I saw him the other day, he was saying how much of a Les Carter was.
The ghost of Ian Jury.
No, I'm with you. Have you ever been asked to do a tattoo fixers type job on any of Ken's tattoos?
All of them.
Who is the most underrated member of Ferocious Dog?
I reckon Ken, because his guitar playing skills are just, they might blow your mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely blow your mind.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You probably stand there like looking across the
I look at him and I think, you know,
why do I
how long has he been playing? You know, I spend hours in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Playing guitar, and I never get to that ever.
Do you use Velcro or super glue for the front two spikes?
No, you see, you got the front two spikes now because one's on top of my head. I used to have an extra spike at the front, but because it's receding, it's gone. So there's no Velcro or glue. This is my own hair, but you can see through it because it's getting that thin.
Dan, what's your favourite cheese?
Brie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love a creamy brie.
Okay. Have you ever tried Norwegian brown cheese?
No, but I'm up for that.
Okay.
Sounds nice.
Well, maybe someone will bring one to a gig one day.
Hopefully.
When did you learn how to play the baran?
The dustbin lid.
Yeah.
I won't class that as an instrument.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
it's
so
just for people who can't play instruments, isn't it?
So it's not something you have to learn. You just basically
you just
pick
it up. Like there's a bin
pick
there.
up two
I could go
things
and
that
play.
make a
I
noise.
could play like a
Yeah.
noise on that bin.
I'd love to hear that.
Do you want me to grab it?
Actually, don't worry, because I won't be able to.
Mate,
That's really good, actually.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be able to make that work with the animation probably. How do you stop yourself from laughing when you see the hellhounds going crazy in the mosh pit?
I'm not sure I do, to be honest. As people have mentioned, I'm often quite smiley when I'm playing, so it kind of blends in with the smile. But believe me, I have a good laugh.
Okay, sweet.
Especially during hellhounds, when I every so often just see a body just fly over as we're going to one of the drops.
Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite hellhound? Like for moshing purposes.
For moshing purposes, let's go with Farmer Dean because he's always on the surfboard.
Okay.
Yes, it's got to be, and he scares me.
He's absolutely lovely as well.
He's a lovely man.
When you're not playing this fiddly-dee folk rock punk thing, what sort of stuff are you listening to at home?
I listened to that great bloke Nick Parker recently. You know, loads of it. That's the one that's on rotation. All my mates basically.
Yeah.
You know, bit of Gaz, bit of Doozer, bit of Skeg.
Yeah. Cool.
Ghost of Men.
Yeah.
You know.
Someone said to me, I can't remember who it was. They said you were into Cliff Richard. What do you reckon's your favourite Cliff Richard song?
It has to be Devil Woman, doesn't it? Really, that is such a great song.
Does that ring true with you? That one.
Yeah.
If you had to passionately kiss one member of your band for 10 minutes, who would it be?
It would have to be Les.
Okay.
Because he was the unstoppable sex machine. It wouldn't be boring, I don't think.
You mentioned Shane McGowan earlier. Did it take you a long time to get rid of your Irish accent?
Well, it's not one chance because I don't know. It's one of those things that you slip into now. You see it till the job's done. Yeah. Right. What I used to say, because I used to get a load of stick at front pit, you can't sing Irish folk songs and rebel songs in a northern accent.
Yeah.
It don't come over right.
Yeah.
And put like that, they get it.
Yeah.
So like when you're singing, well, long year ago I fell in love with a lady proud and fair.
So do that in northern?
Well, long year ago I fell in love with a lady proud and fair.
Yeah, no.
It's not the same.
Anything to me, that last bit.
Yeah.
Who's the most underrated member of the band?
This guy sitting right here.
Yeah.
I'm the underrated member of the band. That's part of the job of being a drummer. Even last night, played the gig, and then I'm talking to this lady in the crowd for about 5 minutes or so after, and she's saying, "Oh, it was great," and I'm like, "Thank you," and she's like, "Sorry," I'm like, "Oh, thanks," and she went, "What, you on the stage?" I was like, "Oh God, I'm done."
Sorry,
I just said, "You know what? No, I wasn't on the stage."
Sorry, we'll try and rate you more highly.
No, Les is the underrated member of the band.
Yeah,
because he's lovely, and everybody loves Les.
John, is it true you've got a season ticket to Aston Villa?
Do I? Wolves all the way.
Wolves, okay.
I haven't got a season ticket anymore. I used to have back in the day, but no.
Okay.
We don't like Aston Villa.
Ken, what does your hair look like when it's wet?
Right, if you got a wet workwear glove, just the one,
Mm-hmm.
and you put it on your head,
Yeah.
slightly hanging down one side,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it looks like.
Okay. Can you demonstrate that to us now?
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Dan, when you're not playing this folk rock punk thing, what are you listening to? What sort of stuff do you like listening to?
I do love hip hop.
Yeah.
NWA. I'm listening to Tupac at the minute.
Okay.
But then I like bands like Peace, and I like New Indie. I like all kinds of stuff. Like King Blues. I'm listening to a lot at work.
Okay.
Slaves.
Yeah.
Oasis. Just mix it up.
Yeah. You have to kiss one member of your band passionately for 10 minutes. Which one
10
do you
minutes?
go for? Yeah.
10
I'm afraid so,
minutes?
yeah.
Passionate.
It was,
I never kiss anyone passionately for 10 minutes.
It was
Not even-
Johnny Leonard's idea, this question.
Like 10 minutes, that involves quite some, like,
Involvement.
moves.
Yeah, it does.
And, like, longevity and like holding breath.
Yeah.
And, like, well, I don't know. Who? I don't know. Probably,
I love the fact you're thinking about this.
Probably Little Alice, because he's probably like the youngest and the best smelling breath, I imagine, out of all that lot. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause,
That's quite a lot of information. Thank you very much. Do you tell Dan off when he's naughty?
All the time, because he's naughty all the
Yeah.
time, and you never stop being a dad.
Yeah. And do you have obviously at home you've got a naughty step, but when you're on tour, what do you do instead of naughty step?
I thrash him with a pointed stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which he knows, and he will laugh.
Yeah.
Because I always used to threaten him with a pointed
With a pointed
stick.
stick.
Yeah.
John, have you ever known anyone to pronounce it Ferocious Dog?
No, why'd you ask?
Well, I wrote this song especially for the tour, and then I realised that actually it might not make any sense.
Oh, go on, play
so
it.
I didn't.
Can you play it?
Well, okay, I'll do a little bit of it. I'm about to hit the road again with a bunch of lads I love. 2 months of banter knocking Rees-Mogg. But I can't pronounce ferocious, and my rhyming is atrocious, yeah. I'm going on tour with Ferocious Dog.
That was awful. Please don't let anyone else hear that. Please.
Oh, okay. I wasn't really expecting that, but okay. If you had to kiss passionately for 10 minutes any member of the band, who would it be?
Dan Booth. He's my boyfriend. We're a couple.
Oh, okay.
I love him.
I don't think people realise that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I always stop at his house, so I always have to climb
Lots
in
of
bed.
very sad hellhounds right now.
Oh well, that's it. Yeah, I just love his little shiny head.
Yeah.
Favourite.
Sweet.
I love him.
All right. Thank you.
Try a bit.
Cheers. You've not always been into the whole folk punk thing, have you? What sort of stuff do you listen to when you're not on the road?
I listen to a hell of a lot of reggae music,
Okay.
ska and anything Jamaican really.
Yeah.
I love all that. Absolutely, that's my favourite.
Okay.
But I'm also a huge hip hop fan. A recent development, but I've had a bit of an obsession for over a year now. So I'm a big NWA fan and Snoop Dogg, all the lot of them.
Okay.
I love it. Death Row Records, my fave.
Yeah, and that's not just because Dan told you have to like it.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I told, if anything, I told Dan he has to like it.
Okay, sweet. Someone's asked if you have ever considered polygamy.
What?
Polygamy.
What's that?
I believe it is having more than one partner.
Oh, yeah. I'm, I think, a pioneer for that. No. I once asked the wife if she'd let me do that, and she says no. So I never did.
No.
No.
That's good. It's good. I won't tell you who it was who asked, because that'd be awkward next time you see her at her festival, Tiddly Fest.
Don't!
Is it true you tried to headhunt Mary Tustian, but she was too expensive?
Oh, Mary Tustin. Yeah, well, not many people know that Mary Tustin is the name that Matty Tustin goes under when he's cross-dressing.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of, I mean, in fact, Mary is actually a lot more expensive than Matty. Matty just bangs a biscuit tin.
Okay.
But Mary has the full act. So very expensive.
That's very good to know. Thank you very much. You've actually got something in your beard now.
Is it? It's not cheese.
No. Ken, I've seen a lot of hellhound tattoos, which I'm assuming you've done yourself. Can anyone have one of them, or have you got to have some sort of initiation, or what's the deal with that?
This is one that I've been asked quite a lot, and some people, I can remember somebody, a good friend around from Wales, says, are you a hellhound? And he says, yeah. And he says, have you got a tattoo? And he says, no. He says, you're not a real hellhound then, and walked off. And we're like, so he told me this story, and I'm like, what the, you know, and that's why I've started saying at our shows when I introduced about being a hellhound. I say anybody who comes to our show, likes Ferocious Dog, taps their foot or claps their hand, or a hellhound. You are part of. There's no initiation where we take you over the Brecon Beacons with the SAS and waterboard you and then tattoo you just to be a hellhound. You've got to prove yourself like an All's Angel. No, to be an hellhound, you just got to like Ferocious Dog.
You've got unlimited funds, and Dan has asked you to book the bands for Dogfest. You can have 3 bands, living or dead. Which 3 do you take?
Okay, so I would definitely have David Bowie on there.
Okay.
Because he's like my all-time hero.
Okay.
He would be the headliner.
Yeah.
A bit of Elvis.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
like Elvis, and a bit of Johnny Cash.
Okay.
I don't mind which way round they go. In fact, they could do it together. That would be quite nice.
Okay.
A bit of a duo thing going on.
So Johnny and Elvis, they might not be very happy about supporting David Bowie, but we could ask them.
No, I think they recognise that genius.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
And they can get to the bar quicker if they go on early.
Okay, yeah. Good shout. And to the burger stall outside. Sorry, too soon. On this tour, I've noticed a lot of you wearing Sea Shepherd hoodies.
Yep.
Is that a band, or what is that?
No, Sea Shepherds are like more proactive than Greenpeace to save the oceans.
Okay.
So if anybody would like to go online and just Google the Sea Shepherds and find out the amazing work they do for the oceans all over the world, but they are really hands-on. Yeah. They don't mind getting stuck in and going against the authorities. Yeah. So we work well with them and keep in contact with them all the time to promote what the Sea Shepherd's doing. Yeah.
There's a festival. You get to choose 3 acts, unlimited budget. Who are you going to choose?
Oasis.
Okay.
NWA.
Yep.
And Levellers. Yeah, they're a brilliant festival band as well. So yeah, cool. 3.
Ken, I don't know what this means. Someone said cob or roll.
Cob, C-O-B.
Right.
Circle of bread.
Okay.
So I thought everybody knew what a cob was. So someone will say a bread roll. No, that's bread when you roll it down a hill, right? Or a bread cake. Blow your candles out, that's a cake, right? So let's get this done once and for all when the big debate on cob. Yeah. Cob. C-O-B. Circle of bread.
Okay. There is a festival. You get to choose 3 acts. Unlimited budget. Who do we all get to see?
Drunken Dolly, and Drunken Dolly.
Really?
No, I love them guys. Toots and the Maytals.
Right.
NWA.
Yeah.
And Nick Parker.
Well, that's very sweet. If I could blush, I would. What? Okay, but not Drunken Dolly.
Yeah, Drunken Dolly.
Okay. Instead of Nick Parker.
No. Instead of NWA.
No.
We'll say Toots, Nick, and Drunken Dolly.
Okay. So Ken, someone's asked, would you ever consider changing your name to Slightly Annoyed Cat?
Never.
No?
Never. No, because Lee named the band. So our Lee, as a small boy, named the band Ferocious Dog. So that's what Daniel took on when we lost Lee. His words were, as the bigger that he gets Ferocious Dog, it's all down to Lee. So if he sees them naming lights, that's down to Lee. Yeah. So he's like keeping his memory going. Because he, as a small child, he named the band Ferocious Dog. So he could never change the name.
Great. So Alex, this one's from Dan Booth, actually. I think you know him quite well.
Quite well.
When are you going to move out your house?
Oh, I'm not answering that question again. That Dan, I'm bored of this. No more questions, please, Nick.
How many chords can you actually play?
I used to say 3, because 3 is quite cool, you know, for rock and roll and blues and folk. But it's definitely 4, stroke 5. Okay. Because there's 2 Gs. There's a G clamp, which is one that I'm proud of, that I try and teach children all around the world. Okay. And then there's a proper G. Yeah. But you know, you play your 3 chords, and then you've got to use a minor. So I'd say 4. Okay. Stroke 5 with the 2 Gs.
That's great. And along the same lines, do you think you could wear your guitar a bit lower? It's starting to look a little bit level 42.
No comment, and this interview is over. Thank you very much.